Well, hello, hello, hello. Oh boy, welcome back to Zelda. This shouldn't take me too long to beat, since obviously I just need to go and get the Master Sword. I might look up to see where you can find the Hylian Shield. And then obviously we'll go off and fight Ganon. Or at least attempt and either die. Let me just quickly do that. Yeah, and either die or hit him and he has a heart attack or some shit, who knows. I'm gonna take a guess. I need to follow the braziers, or fire, whatever. Or to be more specific, I think the embers? Yeah, the embers seem to be pointing in a general direction of where to go. Oh, what can I get rid of? And let me guess. Just follow the torch. Oh no, I can't. Because by moving. Okay, so as long as I stand still, it will let me know where to go. I mean, it's inevitably going to be in the middle somewhere. I wonder if you could actually just fly to it. Like, if you could actually get high enough and just glide into the forest. I wonder if you can just go to where the sword is. Maybe. Yeah, through here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's in there somewhere. And I'm also guessing you can, because I know there's a couple of shrines in here. Yep, there it is. I'm pretty certain there's a shrine here, I think. I'll probably also increase my shield size by 1. Just because I'll see if I do get the Hylian shield, I've got the room for it. Yeah, here's the shrine. May as well unlock it because if for whatever reason, I don't want a fucking tree branch. Nor do I want a torch. No, see, now I've got it as a fast travel point. I may as well do it since I am here. Providing I can, of course. Then obviously I'll pick up the Master Sword. And then, like I say, I'll find out where I can get the Hylian shield from. Okay, so there are a number of torches. I don't think it's asking me how many times does it show on there, so that one is 5, 6. And that one appears 3 times. Okay, then that needs to go back there. On this side, 1 and 2. Chests? No? Okay. Oh no, it wants... If I want a chest, which probably has an ancient core in it, but I don't need ancient cores anymore. I've already upgraded that. Now to get the Master Sword. Even though I'm gonna hate myself if you don't need it. Well, then again, obviously it is a Zelda game. It's gonna be a little unfinished if you don't have the sword and shield. But then so's this frame rate. Fucking hell. And there it is.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Seriously, this voice actor for Zelda. Jesus Christ. I could have done a better job. Oh, the Deku tree.
Did I doze off again? finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection.
Shit, that reminds me. I wanna try and kill a few moblins just so I can upgrade my armor. Because if I can do that and kill a Hinox to at least level up my armor once more, then defeating Ganon will either be extreme, would just be a joke, or that extra few upgrades will be what I need. Oh, hey Daniel, how you doing? Yes, Master Sword. No idea why they put it back here though.
But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not.
See, now that doesn't make any sense, because clearly Link is already this legendary character who can lift the sword. And because I did it 100 years ago, I'm still the same person. So why would I need to lift it again? Because obviously I would have had the sword with me when I, almost die and get taken to the resurrection chamber, and they could have left it with me. 100 years later, you wake up, you've got the sword, you've got your shield, you've got your armor. You can go out as strong as you need to be from the get-go. But I mean, obviously for gameplay purposes, that doesn't make sense. Yes, I have 13 hearts, don't worry. This guy's really weak. There we go, done. I mean, the sword's a little thick on its edge, but whatever. I have the power! Oh, if only Link could be He-Man. He could be half naked. That'd be amazing.
Your master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely here.
Oh wow, nice sword.
Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
I'm on about everything. Why?
What is it?
Depends what you mean.
Next, princess.
I mean, in this case, because the sword is somehow bent out of shape, destroyed and rusted,
I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Because I mean, clearly, if this sword is supposed to be as strong as it is, how can it be in like a couple battles and then it's just completely shit?
Now then, words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
But anyway, Daniel, how are you? Just put it in. Jesus Christ. You're playing a magic game with no rhyme or reason to it and you're saying it doesn't make sense. Of course it fucking doesn't make sense. That sword would have been through so much shit to get to that point. And in all honesty, if I was wielding that sword and it got to that point, I would just throw it away. I'd go, well, clearly this sword is not as good as the legend foretold. And you just chuck it to one side. Granted, it can regenerate, clearly. But, you know. Like, it's a magic sword that only those who are worthy can wield, and it can be broken to that kind of an extent. It's not a good sword.
Where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the
Maybe it's only in restoration, just like Link. Oh no, Link almost died, so he had to go to the restoration chamber so he can well, obviously gain strength back without dying, because obviously if he died then it would be screwed. And then obviously the sword somehow gets in that kind of a condition, obviously. The only way to get it back is to put it back here.
with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
Ta-da! The legendary sword that seals the darkness, its blade gleams with the sacred luster that can oppose the calamity. Only a hero chosen by the sword itself may wield it. When used against Calamity Ganon or those tainted with his malice, it will become suffice with holy light. At such times, the true power of the sword will manifest. But be warned, do not rely too much on its power. If you wield it without need, its power will be exhausted and it will no longer be of use to you. Should this happen, you must wait for the sword to recover. Okay. So I assume use it on the bosses that I've already beaten. And anything that, obviously like he says, has been taken over by Calamity Ganon, use it on them, and the frame rate to hopefully regenerate this location. But if I use it on moblins and stuff, I assume it will just break. Okay, that's fine. I have a shit ton of other weapons to use instead of the Master Sword, and I'm only going to use that against Ganon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Because like I said, imagine what the game would be like. I mean, obviously I could probably YouTube it, but imagine what the game would be like if you ran out into the open world, got 13 hearts, get the Master Sword, and then face the Calamity bosses. Because if the sword is supposed to say how good it is, even I rinsed through them with weaker weapons. So if this sword is supposed to do the damage that that information box just told us, yeah, you probably walk up to them and go, boop. Which is why I would want a Master Quest difficulty for this game. What weapon do I want? But no, obviously it's locked away to bloody DLC and it's really annoying. But anyway, I want to get out of this forest because fuck me sideways, the frame rate has decided to shit itself. Gonna be okie doke. The Legend of Zelda. I can't fucking spell. Breath of the Wild. Hylian Shield. May as well get it. And it's the best shield in the game. With durability of 90. One is a random drop using the Princess Zelda Breath of the Wild amiibo. Scan it once a day until it appears. Oh god. And another is by breaking into and exploring Hyrule Castle, which is the toughest area of the game. Okay. I've got that there ready for as and when I need it. But like I say, I want to kill a few moblins first. Only problem is, no idea where the hell I'm going to find any. Like if I knew there was a specific place I could go to find some. Actually, I can Google that as well. Because like I say, I want to kill a few moblins, get some guts, and I can level up my armor. And if the Hinox that I fought yesterday has respawned, because I've obviously, quit the game and come back to it another day, then hopefully I can get guts off him. and the other 2 that I can fight, because then if I get guts off all 3 of them, I can make the armor that I want to max level. Well, I mean, I guess that helps. The forest areas just in front of the plateau always have a bunch of skulking around. I think it means this. Around here. There's usually a fair amount hanging out near the ancient furnace in Akala in the wooded area. Akala's up here. And this is the wooded area. Near the ancient furnace. I'm guessing up here is the ancient furnace where you can create ancient weapons, providing you have the gear and money. So up here seems to be the best bet. I will just place one of them there, and then that one there, and I'll go exploring for a little bit. I'll see what I can do, because like I say, if I can kill a few moblins and get, like I say, because I need 6 moblin guts, and I've got 1, because then obviously I can upgrade the armor that I've got. Find a couple of Henoxes, or at least one that'll drop me some guts, and I can upgrade my armor at least once more. But if the Henox respawns after you save and quit, which I don't think it does, but if it does, I might kill the 3 that I know where they are, and then farm guts a couple times, because then, like I say, I can get the best armor for me anyway. Yeah, they're supposed to, some moblins are supposed to be like round here, obviously way off in the distance. Oh yeah, conveniently. This may take a while. Yeah, this might be harder than I thought, but it does seem like there's quite a lot of them here. Then again, I wonder if there's a place where you can just buy moblin guts, because if there is, I mean obviously I can just shell out some rupees. Could you piss off? Okay, so he still deals quite a bit of damage. If I can even just get 2 moblin guts, that'll be useful. There is really no way of going up there. Besides me maybe putting one there, go there, fly off, and just walking my way up. Like I say, I'll run up here, I'll kill a few moblins, I'll fast travel back there, I'll kill some more, and if none of them drop guts, I'll just go to the castle. Well no, I'll go to Thingy in Kakariko village, talk to her, let her know everything that's been done, even though it won't matter, and then I'll go into the castle and give that a go. I'm probably still going to have my arse handed to me, but if that's the case, obviously I can leave, go to a lake, get some fish, I think 13 fish, combine it with the combine it with the rock salt, I think. Then that should give me well, no, that will give me full healing and 2 extra hearts. And obviously 13 of them against a final boss is overkill. Next, I just need to go up that way because then that should give me a fast travel point. And like I say, if along here there's a lot of moblins and I don't get a single gut, and like I say, I'll just piss off to the castle and I'll see what I can do. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. This dude's going ham on this but goblin. I'll leave him to it. Just more bokoblins. Oh well, conveniently, yeah, that is where the thing is. Obviously shrine, don't need it. Is that a stables? I think that is. And I'll activate the shrine as well. Just as a fast travel point, because obviously, according to Game Facts, some people have been saying, obviously this is the prime, or not here specifically, but over there somewhere is the prime location for farming moblins. And like I say, if I farm quite a lot of them and none of them drop guts, I just won't bother. Oh, so that Goron's missing legs. He is. Like he has no legs. Now he does. Go on then, what do you have? Also, I don't know what I said, but I hope I said Goron. Thanks for the hint. Or actually I would like a blood moon. Because then the Henoxes will definitely respawn. Oh, see, the thing's over there. This is supposed to be where the moblins are. Could you fuck off? Or they could be down there. I'll have a look down there as well. Otherwise, if there are none here, and they lied to me, then obviously I'll piss off back down that way because I know where they are. Kill a few and then yay or nay. We'll move on from there. So like I say, if I can just upgrade my armor just once more, then that one minor upgrade will be extremely useful. I'll activate this just as a fast travel point. Yep. Okie doke. Ah, Beetle. No, not Beetle. Never mind. Oh no, he is here. I'm gonna take a guess he has nothing on him. Okay, Hearty Radish. Oh no, I have. No, he has two. I'm gonna take them because, if I remember correctly, putting them together with truffles, conveniently I have two, gives you max health and like 4 or 5 extra hearts. And like I say, gearing up like that for Ganon will either be extremely smart or extremely needless. Oh, fuck off. Not now. So this is where you can make ancient weapons and gear. If I can, I might, but I probably won't because obviously they can break. Do you just want me to take all my clothes off? Okay. Okay, guitar rift. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't really need to do any of this. For the obvious reason of, like I said, I don't really need the weapons. I just want bloody moblins. If you can just give me moblins, that's fine. I will actually also Google if there is a place you can just buy moblin guts. Because that'll make this so much easier on me. Instead of spending who knows how long to farm for it. Yellow. That's that way. Also, I would have to take... Oh, they are here. But I would have to take the flame from just up the ridge there, all the way across over there. And yeah, no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Really, just a horn. Wonderful. I'm gonna kill who knows how many of these things and not one of them is gonna drop a gut. Which is going to... I mean, I'm not happy that you can actually farm them here. But yeah, if I go through this entire location and not one of them drops a gut, I'm not farming for it. I'm not. I ain't stupid. Well, I guess that answers that, eh? I now have 2 moblin guts. I need 1 more, just so I can upgrade armor once. But I would preferably like all 6. Because then I can get that bonus for my armor. Then, like I say, if I can do that, then I'll see if the Henoxes have respawned. Because even 1 upgrade would be extremely beneficial. What the hell are you? Okay, I'm not going to say anything to that. Well, if this is supposed to be a good place... Oh, hey Helgas, how you doing? If this is supposed to be a good place to farm moblins, then having 5 of them, not my idea of farming. No, that's 6. Okay then. Because I don't want to use any of my food. I mean, I can use bananas, but... Wait a minute. I made more than that yesterday and I didn't use any of them. Ugh. Did I get the Hylian shield yet? No, I haven't. Because I looked it up, and to get the Hylian shield, it's in the bloody castle. It is. So, obviously getting it is pretty much the last thing I'll do. I'm guessing I can't fast travel to that place until I... Fuck. And I don't have any wooden weapons, do I? No. So yeah, obviously I should be getting the Hylian shield later. Like I said, it should be the last thing I'll get. But don't worry, I've got the Master Sword though. I got that not too long ago. Oh no, there are quite a lot of moblins here. Okay, that's 3. Halfway there. Just 3 more and then I can piss off. That's 4. Let me just make sure that yeah, Moblin Guts 4. And then I need Keys Eyeball 7, 6, yeah. So yeah, I just need 2 more guts. Yeah, how Master Sword loses its power and needs to be recharged. Yeah, well, as far as I'm aware, if you use it against, obviously, the Calamity bosses or Calamity enemies, then you should be fine. But if you use it against generic moblins and stuff, then that's where it loses its power. I assume it loses its power anyway, even if you fight the Calamity enemies. But obviously I don't know, because obviously I've beaten all the bloody bosses, so... Oh no, it broke, never mind. Fuck. You might actually give me arrows. Oh no, you guys have clubs. What else don't I need? Fuck it, I'll get rid of the broadsword. Just so I can pick up the bloody club. More obvious question. Shoot! Okay, so I can't light this with an arrow. I mean, I don't really want wood, I want twigs. 4. Clear it. Right then. This club should work. These drop frames coming from you or Twitch servers? You. Why can I not like this anymore? I mean, obviously if I had a fucking torch it would work. And I can't climb, wonderful. No, is it because it's raining, isn't it? I hate this game. But yeah, drop frames, it's all you. It is. It's mostly down to yeah, it's mostly down to internet. It is. Or I believe it can also be down to components, but obviously if you're doing console only stuff and you're dropping frames, like obviously right now obviously I'm obviously playing on the Switch, and if I drop frames then it has to be internet related, because obviously I'm not encoding or I'm not playing a game with my computer, so obviously I'm not using the encoding of the components whilst I'm also playing a game to cause issues. So because you're doing console stuff, it would be internet related. It would. Can it just stop raining, please? Because I want to do this just so I have a place to fast travel to, so I can get 2 more moblin guts. There we go. You have drop frames has numbers, but the percentage is 0%. Oh yeah, so basically, whilst I try and find the right direction, so what that means is, dropped frames is how many frames you've dropped. So obviously you can drop a single frame, which is obviously nothing, or you can drop 60 frames, which is obviously like a second or 2, depending on how you're streaming. If you're streaming at 60, then you've basically lost a second. And the percentage is basically the amount of frames that have been drawn ever since you've been streaming, you know, for that day. It then, obviously it has a hidden number where it's constantly calculating the frames. So say for example, if you've say got 10,000 frames, and if you've dropped 5,000, it would say 50% because you've dropped half your frames. Whereas if you have obviously 10,000 frames so far, and then say you drop say 60, it's pretty much meaningless. It is. Because obviously for me right now, I've been up for almost an hour, and if I'd have dropped say 60 frames or something, or say 200, it's meaningless because it's not even a percent of a percent, so it's nothing to worry about. But it only becomes worrisome, like for me, at 9 PM without fault, which I assume it's Virgin doing this, but 9 PM without fault, I can't stream any longer because I believe they throttle my internet, so I just constantly drop frames no matter what. And like I say, if you're constantly dropping frames, then that is obviously something to look at. But if you drop some, say, every now and then throughout the course of, say, a 6-hour stream or something, you don't really need to worry. That's 5. You don't. Like I say, it's only if it's happening constantly when it becomes a bit of an issue. Low percentage is a good thing. Yeah, obviously, the closer to 0, the better. Oh, never mind, I'm done. Fuck you, game. Like, obviously, like right now, I've dropped nothing. And then, like, say, if I drop, say, 300, it will say, like, 0.1%. But, like I say, it's nothing to worry about. It only becomes worrisome, obviously, like I say, if you're constantly dropping them. So, if, say, for example, when you were streaming, yesterday, if you hadn't dropped any frames, then obviously you don't need to worry about it. But then, like I say if you was on for, say, 3 hours... Oh, my God, left. If you was up for, say, 3 hours, and, like, say, if you only dropped, like, say, less than 1% of frames, you don't need to worry. But if you drop, like, say, at least, like, 5 or 10% or more, it's something to look into. Because otherwise the stream becomes extremely laggy. It does. Or the bit rate can shit itself. Done. Yeah, I just need Hinox's guts. I need 2. Shit. What was that? 2, 5, 8. No, just make sure soldier's armor. List follows 3, 6, 8. And I have 6. And then Hinox's guts 2, 3, 4. Which I have none. 3, 6. Obviously, if I can kill 2 Hinox and get guts, then I don't really give a shit about the soldier's helm. I don't. So the streams have all been 0%. Yeah, and you know that's fine. Like I say, it's pretty much nothing to worry about, but you know, for me, every so often I do look over just to check. I now have 36 defense. It's a lot. So what was it? Hinox. I know where 1 is. I know where 2 is. There's one here if I remember correctly. And then one here. I'll have a look, because like I say, if it's respawned I'll kill one. Well, I'll kill them both. And then hopefully they both drop guts. Oh fuck, I can't climb. Yeah, he's supposed to be here. I'll go to the other one. If not, then I can't upgrade anything. Oh. Nice, I'll just go to the dungeon. Get the shield. And face Ganon. Can use magnetic field to see if you got 3 fans in the PC. Yep. If you want. Obviously, you know. Yeah, as long as obviously your case is metal, which last I checked they all are. But yeah. Yeah, you can. Because obviously you just put them on where the fans are. It's not going to cause a problem. It's why they exist. I mean, I should really get some, but I don't really have fans on the side of the case. I should, but I don't. And then at the top. But I think the next PC upgrade I have, besides the CPU, might be one of those water-cooled radiator fan things for the CPU cooler, because I've got a dual fan header at the top, not dual fan header, but a dual fan opening on the top of my case, which I can take advantage of. Yeah, these guys don't actually respawn until a blood moon occurs, or red moon, whatever the hell you want to call them. But because I've only ever seen one of them, no, 2 of them, sorry. Not in any rush. I'm not. So I'll go down here, talk to whatever her name is. Then yeah, she'll probably tell me, you can now defeat Ganon. One moment. There we go, done. Best option for PC when on use. Shut down, sleep or hibernate. Shut down. Always shut it down. And if you're really worried about the whole bullshit of, but it still draws power, turn it off on the mains or turn it off on the back. But yeah, always turn it off. There's no point leaving it on. Unless if you... No, yeah, just always turn it off. Like I do. Because conveniently for me, obviously the PC is obviously just there on the floor. And then directly behind me is the bloody switch that I, once I'm done with it, flick, and then no power. So like obviously when I go to bed at night and whatever, it's just turn it off, flick. And then done. So yeah, always turn it off. Unless, obviously, if you're going away for like a few minutes, and then obviously sleep it. But yeah, otherwise just turn it off. Oh shit, that reminds me when I get some fish, don't I? God damn it. I'm just gonna cook for a moment. And then I will tackle Ganon. Flicking the switch isn't wear and tear. Oh no. What the hell did I want again? Oh, and it's actually conveniently a red moon. Or was. No, it is. Yeah, there we go, that's what I want. Yep, there we go. Now, conveniently...
The blood moon rises once again.
I know, which is good, because that means the Henoxes have respawned. Which means there's 3 Henoxes I can kill, because there are some others. No idea where the hell you find them. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? There we go. Now I can cook. That's 3 of them, so now I have 3 full heals. Plus 4. Which, obviously for Ganon, should be more than enough. Link had his chance to spray Mipha's eggs. Oh god. Yeah, no idea why Link would have gone, hey, fish lady, how you doing? But then again, obviously, we know after all these bloody games, the only time Link's ever been laid was by a whore in Zelda 2. So, you know, that's the only time that Link's ever been laid. Because, like Mario, they both have something in common where the person they go after and save blue balls them. Except in Mario's world, at least he gets cake, I guess. Whereas Link, he just goes, I've got to protect you. I don't get nothing. Fuck off. I'm gonna fuck this fish lady. She wants the hero's D. I'll give it her. You high and mighty princess can fuck off. No, that's that one there. That one there. And I can't remember where the hell the other one is. But hopefully, killing these 3 will at least give me 1 gut. Because I've already killed them before, and they gave me nothing. So hopefully killing them this time, they'll all give me a gut, which means I will actually look up a guide, because I can find where the other Hinoxes are, kill them, hopefully get the 4th gut, then kill 2 more Liz Fallows, get a couple tails, and then have this armor at max. So then fighting Ganon should be relatively easy. It should. What do I feel about Heavy Rain, Destroy It and Beyond headed to PC? I don't mind. I mean, I don't give a shit for Beyond Two Souls because that game is terrible. But for Heavy Rain, more people should be able to play that game. Because that game was very, very good. And then, Detroit, what is it? Detroit Become Human? I haven't played it yet, so I can't comment on that. Oh fuck this, I'll just go here and I can run over. But yeah, so it's sort of the same thing with like Dark Shadow, I think mentioned yesterday, where Rage 2, something else with which I can't remember. Yeah, there are 3 games that are, oh yeah, Rage 2, Fallout 76 and another game of which I cannot remember the name of are heading to Steam. They are, which I mean I'm thankful for Rage 2 because, you know, I'm going to be playing that game, so having it accessible on Steam is nice, but Fallout 76 I couldn't give a shit. Your comment for me, Detroit is better than Heavy Rain. Dem's fighting words, Helgast. But honestly, if Detroit Become Human is better than Heavy Rain, and I already love Heavy Rain, so if it is better than Heavy Rain, then I will praise that game till the day I die. Like, I know Heavy Rain's not a game for everyone, and the only reason why I love it so much is because I almost played the game perfectly. But because I missed one piece of evidence, one crucial piece of evidence, that would have allowed me to catch the killer, and then no one would have died, and then I could have gotten the best ending where everyone lives. But no, like I say, in the moment where you're in the casino or whatever with the detective, obviously if you do everything correctly, which I did, because obviously I'm not bad at QTEs, at one point you rip off the guy's pocket, and that is the piece of evidence that you need to pinpoint who the killer is and find the killer and get him before anyone dies. And it pissed me off. Like, I just went, okay, so I probably can't actually do it then. And then I looked it up and I went, oh, fuck off. But I was actually sort of glad that it happened that way, because it means, no, I played the game as almost perfectly as possible. And obviously, like LA Noire, you can make it very easy for yourself if you play it right and you can find a lot of evidence and stuff. But if you miss even one piece of evidence, it's going to be extremely difficult to beat. We got one. That's one gut. Oh, and a durian. Nice. That's one down. If this guy gives me one, then I just need to find two more. But getting these two minimum will allow me to upgrade my armor twice. So you think of Connor as an upgraded Norman Jaden. Jason! Oh no, you mean Norman, the FBI guy. I don't know why I thought of shit, I forgot his fucking name. Jason? Sean! All that game is, like, you play the game for like 10 minutes and all people remember about it is you play as a screaming dad chasing after your moronic son. Who wanders off in the middle of nowhere. Well, in the middle of a shopping mall. Ethan, that's it. And then his wife leaves him and blames it on him, and it's like, fuck you, bitch. How's it my fault that our kid ran away in the middle of a bloody shopping mall? Jay Sean. Fuck! Shit. God damn it. Also, IGN, could you stop fucking loading all your shitty ads? Please. Okay, no. Right, okay, so I mean, I got one, that's better than nothing, I guess. So I did Kinsey Island, and then Fallion Highlands, which was this. 3. Purifier Lake, northwest of Nadria Snowfield. Mount Lenario. What was it? Purifier Lake. West Lochlow Harbour, in a cave northeast of Lurelin Village. I have no idea what the hell that is. I think that's over here. I want a map, just so I can pinpoint these locations, because I can kill them all, and if I don't get at least one more guts, holy shit. And I can't even remove any of this. That, oh my god, I just want a map. I don't want a map of everything. Just give me a map, and then I can pinpoint these locations. Right. Oh fuck, it's over here, isn't it? Lurelem Village. Unit Farron Sea. West Lochlow Harbour. Lochlow Harbour. Oh boy. That is here, actually. Yeah. Now that's Lochlow Harbour, and it's in a cave here somewhere. No idea where, but there's one there. Mount Turan. In Hanu Pond, northeast of Tower Jin Shrine. Oh no, shrine, not fucking... Tibio's Hollow, north of Farron Tower. Well, here's Farron. And south of Dueling Peaks. I remember this from yesterday. Because Dueling Peaks is over here. It should roughly be here-ish, I think. And actually that Hinox location over here isn't there, it's there. And then Kamar Plateau, northeast of Farron Tower. Northeast. Okay, and then the other one is roughly down here somewhere. That's where they are. Man, it's probably quicker going here and then out and around. I'll do them then. How many is there? There's 7. I think I've marked 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I marked 4. Oh well. Considering I only need to kill 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I only marked 4. Why did I mark the other one? Purifier Lake, that's where I'm going. West Lochlow Harbour, which is down here. Mount Turan. Oh, that's a side quest, that's why. Where am I going? Red. Then hopefully, like I said, I can just upgrade this bloody armour. And then once I've killed these guys, if it doesn't work, or if I don't get any guts, yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, whilst I'm also here, I need to kill a few Lizphalos, because I need 2 more tails. I'm guessing I have to kill the blue ones. And there's conveniently 3 of them. One tail, need 1 more. Then, obviously, if I do get the Hinox. Oh my fucking god. Now that's tail. That done. So that's the Lizphalos out of the way, I don't need to farm for them. And I've got 4 more Hinox to hopefully drop. guts. And I only need to kill 3 of them. And I'll see if this doesn't work. Like I said, I'll just upgrade the 1 armor that I can. Then I'll go after again and I'll beat this game. An hour and a half. An hour and a half of farming. Wonderful. Okay, last I checked, that's not a Hinox. Fuck off. Because... he's a... Fuck off. Like I say, if this doesn't work, well, obviously I'm going to be extremely pissed. But whatever. I can't imagine playing this game and actually 100%ing it. You know, upgrading all armors and stuff. That would be extremely annoying. It would. Oh, 2 to go. And 1 gut. I swear to God, if I get 2 guts out of this. Yeah, as long as I get 1, then it won't have been for naught. If I get none, this game better run. Almost there. I do somewhat apologise for this farming, but I mean, because these Henoxes are in specific locations, I mean, I may as well give them a go. Because obviously the better armor I have for Ganon, the less I need to potentially give a shit about dying. Yeah, so the Hinox should be in here somewhere. Obviously I have no idea where, because I don't even know where the fucking tower is. Oh, hey Tom, why aren't you at school? Oh, there he is. It's only 4 o'clock. What are you doing? Yeah, sorry about that. It's just my father, because my parents are going out tomorrow. Oh my God. This game's taking the piss. Yeah, because they're going to London tomorrow. Obviously they're getting food for the bus ride there. And they thought it important to tell me that obviously the food that they've gotten, being some snacks and stuff, being Scotch eggs and sausage rolls, whatever's left is for me. So they're having a Scotch egg each, which leaves me 2, and then they're having some sausage rolls, which pretty much leaves me an entire box of sausage rolls. So, you know, this is the life I lead. People buy food for shit that they want to do. They know they're not going to eat it, so they're just, Matthew, there's some food down there if you want it. Mine, thanks, cheers. And it's going fine, Tom. Yeah, school ends at 3:30. No, I know it does, don't worry, I haven't forgotten that. It's just because with college and all, sometimes Obviously you might stay longer, and because you normally are around at 5:30, I just assumed that maybe you finished at 5. I don't know why you would, but I just assumed. Get the scraps. Well, I don't exactly get the scraps as much as full food that's left that no one wants. I have many names that I've been given over the years. I mean, midget, well, midget, then midget warrior, then the machine, and then one that I call myself, the finisher, because everyone in this goddamn household always gets like too much food, and then they always go, "You can have it," and then I just scrounge on it for the rest of the day. I do. So tomorrow, for snacks, I have 3 sausage rolls and 2 Scotch eggs, and then whatever else they're not taking. That's why I like being me sometimes. You go home to your mom's, have tea, then go to your dad's, your PC is there. Oh, I get it. So your mother is the food lady, and daddy is the gotta play some video games. Well, go on then. Then back to your mom's at 8. Oh, okay. Why don't you just move the PC to your mum's? Make it easier. Not that I'm trying to say just ignore your father or anything, but you know. I can't fucking climb this. I actually can't climb this. Fuck you, game. Oh, hey, Sam. Ooh. You've been told, Tom. He normally gets that on a day-to-day basis. He just walks into college. Ugh, Tom. Ugh. No internet or space. You're using data. Ah, okay. Alright, that Tom guy's a prick. Oh! I knew that wasn't gonna work. But, now I've gotta go all the way around. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. I'll get my last bloody upgrade that I can get. Then all this upgrading can piss off. Because I swear to God, if I fight Ganon right now, and if he goes, and I go, the hell was that? Then all this farming would have been for nothing. And I'm going to be pissed. Yeah. But anyway, Sam, how are you doing? Is that why you like him so much? Maybe. Anyway, I'll just now go and see a BBW, or a big busty woman. Oh, to be more precise, big busty fairy. I'll get my upgrade and then done. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I do. Fuck off. I'm guessing you can't enhance it again. You can enhance it again. Fuck me sideways. And I don't even know what I need. Because... excuse me. Because there's probably more fairies that I haven't found. Well, shit. Oh well, it doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't bother me. £10 is £10. I mean, he's not wrong. Right, now Ganon, you can suck my dick, because I swear to God, if I legitimately walk up to him and go wallop, I'm going to be extremely annoyed. But before I go in, I will save, because if I somehow run out of healing items, I can reload my save. I can. Oh yes, actually. I know, obviously, I trust everyone already has, but obviously today is the last day to vote for what game I play next. I don't know what the winning thing is. I think it's still Dead Space. But, yeah. It's like I say, today's the last day. So, you know. Alright then, I'll probably get the shrine just in case, because if I do need to leave to get some items, then obviously I've got a place I can fast travel back to. But otherwise, Ganon, your ass is mine. And then I'll probably play Saints Row for today. And if this is the dungeon I'm thinking of, which, I mean, there are no other dungeons, so it is, but I'll see if I can get the Hylian shield. Yeah, fuck off. I mean, I could take a guess as to what that is, but we all know what the answer is. And it's not a joke answer. It's Tom. Oh, he missed. Wow. Has Brad even been here? Nope. He said he was off school for 2 weeks. He did. He said he was off school for 2 weeks. So, you know. Obviously he was here all last week. And then obviously he was in bloody Discord saying Zelda is the best franchise of all time, which, personal opinion aside, I mean whatever. I mean if he really enjoys the Zelda series, then you know, it's fine. Yours coffee. Oh, I thought he was going to say something else, but never mind. Still not finished it. No, I'm going towards Ganon now. So, technically yes, I'll be done within the next hour. I will. And then I'll probably play Saints Row for a few hours. Oh, you can move! Wonderful! So you've been in the Zelda stream more. Yep. Yeah, I know, I saw that. I saw that. I can't believe anyone remembers that fucking game. Jesus Christ. But anyway, Random, how are you doing? How are you? This is the last and final thing to do in this game. Which I'll either blast my way through it or whatever. You're good? I'm glad you're good. Because I'm not saying that. I'm not. Again, I may be 21 and a 21-year-old should be able to say shit like that, but I don't want to embarrass myself. any more than I need to. You're tired. Oh, you're tired. Why don't you go to Betty Buys? See, that's what I do. I'm guessing there isn't an actual way in here. I'm guessing I can't climb it either. Oh, you can. Never mind. You can't sit here. Okie doke. Well, obviously, I'll still be here if you're around later. Oh, fuck off. The fingers on here's a scheme artwork. Make anyone's have to make a bad rat theme profile for him. Oh, the guy who paid. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Anyway, have a good time, Sam. And like I said, I'll still be here, sadly, playing Saints Row. Well, not sadly playing Saints Row, thankfully playing Saints Row. Can I just literally climb this place? I'm going to. And there's nothing this game can do to stop me. That's gonna hit. I knew that was gonna hit. Fucking dick. I can't actually climb this, can I? Because of that twat next to me. Nor am I guessing I can climb that. Fuck, I do have to go around. This game's terrible. I'm not gonna make this. Fuck you, game, I'm going my way. Well, I better save. No. Fuck. God damn it. I think I have one item. Where am I? I'm there. I mean, I could go over there and climb up a bit. So am I now in the final stages of the game? Yep, this is going towards Ganon. And I'm probably skipping a lot of this because I assume each of those orange doorways you can walk in and it takes you into a different part of the castle, and you can walk out and it skips having to be out here and it's much more safe. But I'm not a bitch, so I'm going my way. I might be able to climb that. Oh my ass. Also, I have no idea where the hell I am on this map. I mean, I sort of know where I am. But I'm almost at the top, actually. If I can actually make that. Oh, that's actually the last part. If that thing wasn't bloody well there, I could climb that. If I'd have upgraded my stamina once more, climbing this would be really easy. As long as that thing doesn't bloody well see me. You fucking cunt! You're telling me he climbed up, grabbed the edge and went, nope. You fucking tosser. And now he doesn't even want to fucking do it. Do I want you to dive? Fucking hell. Just get up here, I'm at the bloody entrance. I just need to get up there, run up, and I'm done. Fucking Christ. I'm in. Yes, I could have gone through all the dungeons and shit, but fuck you game, I'm doing it my way.
Link. Link. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough.
Nor is my voice acting. I'm probably gonna die to this. And when I mean probably, I mean he has like 20,000 arms, so... You know. I'm either gonna hit him and he's gonna shrug it off. That is the worst looking thing I've ever seen in my life. Lovely. Oh wow, and it auto-equips the bloody Master Sword.
Now my moment has finally come. Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge!
Kame! Kame! Yeah.
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
So I wonder what this actually does to him then.
Let's go, little guy. Now, open up wide, Ganon.
He looks so different on Smash. Yeah, well, you know, this isn't actually Ganon. The Ganon that you know of is Ganondorf. He's from Ocarina of Time. Ganon is actually a giant pig creature. And obviously this is a different version of Ganon in this universe. You might get the boss gun past on it. Really, it is. Then go for it. How much health does this take off? Probably half, at a guess. Yeah, I thought so. That was actually worthwhile doing. Obviously I can personally vouch for Crackdown 3. Now I've made it easier. Or harder. We'll find out. Okay, so he doesn't take that much damage. And he deals quite a bit. I mean, I'm still glad that I upgraded all mine. Oh, that's an area of effect. Attack. Oh, God. Fuck off, I was not in that. Well, I'll read those in just a moment. Oh great, he's now got whatever the hell that is. Can I'm guessing I can't hurt him? Yeah, no, that doesn't hurt him. Thought that would happen. Oh, you can blow that up mid-air. And you can hit him with it. Wonderful. Question is, can I hurt him? The answer is no. Oh, it runs out. I just have to survive long enough for it to run out. Maybe hit the gun. Well, no, he's blinking and the light's dimming on him. So I assume I just need to survive. Maybe. No! Hang on a minute. I'm now on fire. Wonderful. Wow, get fucked, bitch. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's okay. It won't be as... If it is, I'll be surprised, but... I want to say no? Well, we'll find out. Plus, I can't hurt him. I can't. Yeah, no. No, so I can't freeze him. Oh great, my shield broke. Wonderful. I've got to hit him with something clearly. I don't know, every time he fires that gun, he stops glowing. Yeah, every time he fires that gun, he stops glowing. Obviously, I have no fucking clue. I don't. I'm gonna be really pissed if I Google this and if it's just something... Oh, that's just a weapon. In case I need one. No, I've got to think. Right. Okay, so it can't be anything really weapon related because you can fight this guy at the beginning of the game if you so wish. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna Google it. I don't give a shit, but I'm Googling it. I'm gonna piss myself. I'm gonna hate myself, never mind anything else. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition is on the Game Pass. Isn't that the bad one? No, it isn't. God, no. No, Devil May Cry 2 is the bad Devil May Cry game. Devil May Cry 2 is the bad Devil May Cry game. because DMC Devil May Cry is just a game a lot of people like to hate for no fucking reason. Oh, you can parry his laser beam back to him. Or you just constantly attack him to break through his shield. I mean... I'm doing it too early. No, fuck it, I can use all my other weapons that I've bloody well got on him. I have them for a reason. And conveniently, it would be nice if he would fucking dodge when I press the sodding button. What's the definitive editions? Yeah, that's Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. It is. Oh wow, so I can parry that pretty easily. I just can't parry the main laser beam. I can't. Oh, never, doesn't fucking matter, I've now got Daruk's protection again. Because that auto deflects. And that does. Fuck. I should also do a charge attack. Maybe a Shadow of Mordor is on it, is that any good? Yeah, Shadow of Mordor is a pretty decent game. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor is pretty decent. Shadow of War is a little harder to recommend because no, I wasn't even near it. Because the last phase of the game, or the last chapter, is or at least used to be sort of unbeatable without farming, and it was just really annoying. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor is a very, very good game. Could you just fire your lasers at me? Not that one. But your tiny ones, please. Just because then I can hit you in the face. Oh wow, he throws it in your way. I beat Ganon. Granted, I did have to look it up. I sort of knew, obviously, what his sort of weakness was, but I didn't know that it was pretty much parrying was the only way to beat him, or Daruk's protection, but whatever. So for £8 you get all the Devil May Cry games up to 4, Shadow of Mordor, Game Edition, all the Fallout games, all the Gears of War games, nice, Halo games, nice, and a bunch of others for a month. Very nice. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. Devil May Cry games are fantastic. Like I say, if you do play them, do not play the second one. Just please don't. I've beaten it and it is not worth playing. Obviously Shadow of Mordor, it's a very good game. Fallout, I'm not a massive fan, but because I haven't seen anything of them or played them for years, I might be able to play them sometime soon. So, I mean, they're not that bad, they're just, yeah. And then Gears of War, very good series of games, and Halo. Well, it's Halo. 1 month is 8 quid, 3 months is 12. You think you'll go for 3 months? Yeah, you may as well. Because you never know, you might use it in between now and obviously when you get your PC fixed. You might still use it after that, so you may as well. Plus for £4 for an extra 2 months. If you don't use it, whatever. If you do, you know, you've used it. Oh look, not my horse.
Ganon was born.
Oh, welcome back, Tom.
Past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again.
Am I not done yet?
He has given
Oh
up
shit.
incarnation and assumed his pure, enraged
Well,
form.
bollocks.
If set free upon our
No,
world,
23
the
quid,
destruction will be unlike
Very nice.
anything ever seen before.
Hey Ganon, how you doing?
I entrust you with the bow of
Oh,
light,
never mind.
a powerful weapon in the face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories.
Oh, Saints Row Games, Agents of Mayhem is on. Oh, nice. Obviously, Saints Row Games, fantastic. Agents of Mayhem is a little hard to swallow. It's not a bad game. It's not a great game. And because you can get it for free, I would highly recommend you play it and beat it, because then you never have to buy it. Because I bought it for like a stupid low price. I did.
That energy covering Ganon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he now is. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning.
And the Batman Arkham series. Oh yeah. Could you please turn? Thank you.
May you be victorious.
Thank you, Zelda. And you're really shitty voice actor.
Aim for a glowing area. Hold it much longer. Ganon's
All the
power
favorite
is
games.
weakening.
Hitman episodes. So yeah, it's a massive bargain. The only problem is you've got 3 months to play all these games, and obviously you don't need me to tell you. Play the games that you're not going to buy for PC. Like for example Fable, Hitman you can buy for PC, Agents of Mayhem you can buy for PC, but like I say, you may as well just play it whilst you've got it for free. Metro Last Light 2033. Well, obviously you can get those games on PC, and they go relatively cheap. And they do.
It's working.
Is Quantum Break good? No, it isn't. It really isn't. I mean, play it now because it's free, but do not actually buy that game. Because like I said, it is not a good game. It's a very mediocre game. It's by the guys who made Alan Wake, and it has all of these big name, well not big name, but it has all these actors in it, and even a TV show for it, and you sort of have to watch the TV show to understand. And you sort of have to watch the TV show to sort of understand what some things happen. It would be nice if you could open it up, Zelda. Oh no, I know what it wants me to do. I think he has an attack with which creates wind. Fuck, missed. Never mind. But yeah, so like I said, play Quantum Break. Could you please move? Fuck! God damn it. I will hit this thing. Piss off, I don't need to. See, I can just fire at him like that. But I guess if you want me to do it your way, I'll do it your fucking way. I'll do it your way. Fucking hell. Yeah, it looks cooler, but you know, I was riding on the back of a horse. Please tell me Zelda's dead, because then at least Link can't get any of that poon. Let's watch out more of them. Is that The Witcher excited? Oh, it's nothing like The Witcher. Think of Batman. It plays exactly like the Batman. Well, not exactly like, but the combat is very, very similar to the Arkham games. It is. And then gameplay-wise, it's sort of more like, I don't want to say Assassin's Creed, but you have two open-world maps. And shit to do in it, so, you know. But it is a very good game. I do very much like that game. And like I say, Shadow of War isn't a bad game. It's just like Chapter 4 used to be locked to microtransactions, but I think now they fixed it, so... Easier than Vought on DS3. Oh yeah, of course. That was 1,000 times easier than Vought, because Vought has an ass with which he would like to sit on you with. Fucking hated Vought. Good boss and really cheesable, but absolute arsehole.
Been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule.
What was the easiest for you? Did it first go? Oh yeah, no, I had never played a Dark Souls game before that point. So obviously for me, getting into the groove of a Souls game, obviously, you know, took me longer than, say, unless if Dark Souls 3 was your first game, then obviously whatever. But if Dark Souls 3 wasn't your first Souls game, then it makes sense that it would be easier for you. But yeah, so that's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's a good game, I guess. Like I say, my only actual complaint out of this entire game, and I'm not sure if anyone's going to agree with me, especially the die-hard Zelda fans, or all the die-hard people that love this game are going to like strangle me for saying this, but I wish there was more main content. That is my only thing with this game. If there was more main content. And the hero mode not being DLC. Because, like I say, starting the game you get a tutorial, that's fine. Obviously, games normally give you tutorials. Then, in terms of beating the game, besides you can just run to Ganon, is do 4 dungeons, with which is walk in, get a map, control the dungeon in a specific way, press a few buttons, defeat a boss. Do that 4 times, you can then face Ganon. You then face Ganon, and depending on how good you are at games, I mean, like, granted I did have to look up that you had to counter him. I probably would have figured that out eventually, because I sort of knew what was going on. But then it's just defeat Ganon, and then in that last phase is just pretty much stand still and fire arrows at him. So, like I say, in terms of main content, I wish there was more. And in terms of side content, I wish there was less. Because having 120 shrines and like 900 Korok seeds and having side quests that are mostly just fetch me this, fetch me that, there was no balance for this game. There wasn't enough of one thing or the other, or there was too much of one thing and not enough of something else. So if they ever went down this route again, I mean, obviously they've been down this route before. Obviously most of the Zelda games, if not all of them, are open world like this. But in terms of a 3D game, if they make another one, all I want them to do is keep it simple. Just keep it simple. You have your dungeons, you have your bosses, you have your Ganon, you know. Instead, and what I mean by that is like, obviously, like Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, you know, those kind of games where you have, or A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, you have all these dungeons to lead towards the final boss. That there's main content and things you have to do to beat the game. And obviously keep the gameplay. The gameplay in this was very good. I would probably say remove the stamina meter because it was mostly useless. Yes, you use it a lot. But, like I say, in terms of actually needing to use it, you barely ever need to use it. So, like I say, remove the stamina bar. Maybe keep in the breakable weapons. Because that's actually not that bad of a mechanic. Because when you think of it from this side, before you play it, you just think, yeah, but why do I want to pick up a weapon to use it just to break it to pick up another one? In gameplay, it's not that bad. So keep that mechanic in, and keep the sort of weather and time and stuff that in, and like that, because that's actually not that bad gameplay-wise. You know, it's added to this whole 3D game that they can make. But then, like I say, reduce collectibles into stuff that you would like to get, if you would like to go out of your way, not sort of, oh, well, if I want to upgrade my storage for weapons and shields, like, you sort of feel like you're forced to get the Korok seeds. And same with the shrines. You sort of feel, even though you don't need to, but you sort of feel like you need to do shrines and stuff. Not, oh, I won't mind doing a few things here or there, you know, get myself a little bit stronger, you know, make some bosses a little easier. So yeah, for me that's all I'd want. You know, more main content, less shitty side content, and keep the gameplay mechanics that they've currently got. And remove stamina, because like I said, you don't need that. Or if they're going to keep stamina, use it. You know, use it on maybe a boss or a dungeon or something like that. But also don't force the player, because obviously this is where the other problem comes in, don't force the player to get collectibles to upgrade stamina so they can beat a dungeon, because otherwise they're pretty much soft locked out of beating a dungeon. You know, just have a stamina meter that you have. You know, and maybe it upgrades in like a dungeon or something that you can go to, and it makes other climbing locations slightly easier, you know, those kind of things. But yeah, like I say, overall this game isn't that bad. I don't think it warrants full price. I don't, you know, £52 is a lot to ask. Yes, okay, purely content wise, there's a lot of shit to do here, but like I say, in terms of main content or content that you would like to do, like I say, I wish there was just more meaningful content. Because I am a sucker for doing shitty side quests and stuff, like in Assassin's Creed. Like I'm not oblivious to the kind of stuff what you need to do, but in those games, you're in the location to do side quests in the area, so it doesn't feel like you're going out of your way. But if you want to go out of your way, that's completely up to you. Whereas within this, like I say, it's just that because almost the collectibles are locked behind, well, the upgrades are locked behind somewhat collectibles, it almost feels like a chore. So, like I say, like it's strange, but it is as simple as keep it simple, stupid. You know, people love Ocarina of Time for a reason. It's a very simple game. You pick it up, you plug it in, you play it. Whereas with this, you pick it up, you plug it in, and it's sort of, you've still got to explore and do some stuff. You know, not counting the 4 dungeons. You've still got to do shrines and Korok seeds and stuff just to give yourself a bit of a chance. You know, because like obviously finding Ganon, unless if you're really masochistic, finding Ganon with 3 hearts. I mean, if you want to do that, it's fine by me. But, you know, that's not the kind of challenge I would want offering. Now, obviously, if they had Hero Mode as a free update, then playing this game again slightly harder would then force me to get upgrades, weapons, and all those kind of things. So it would allow me to play differently, which is nice. But obviously, because it's locked behind DLC, obviously I'm probably not going to pick this game up and play it again. Will I do the shrines? Probably not. Probably not. Because obviously I've beaten the game, so there's no fucking point. Did I pay 52 quid for this? No, I didn't. I traded in Smash Bros. And Devil May Cry, with which I got an extra 25% trade-in, so I got the game for free. And I still got my normal trade-in for what I would have gotten for Devil May Cry. So, for me, this was just a free game. This was. And like I say, if you're a die-hard Zelda fan, if you haven't already played this, I mean, it's going to be a fun game to play. But if you're like me, and if you find the Zelda series to be fun games, but you won't go out of your way to buy them, I would probably say stay away, because there's not going to be a lot of people like myself who will buy this and go, oh, this was like a fantastic game, you know. It's good, it's worth a play, but not at £52, it's not. If you can get it for 35, then knock yourself out. You know, knock yourself out. Because yeah, like I say, you know, only having 4 dungeons and then a final boss, it is lacking on content. It is. And obviously, the end. Or Finn, I'm surprised it didn't say. But, yeah. So obviously that's just my little tidbit. I know Brad will turn up and he'll ask me what I think. He will probably disagree with me. But I do hope that he wholeheartedly understands where I come from. And doesn't just try and turn me down and go, no, I'm wrong. You know, I've played it, you know, I've experienced it, and, you know, that's just my opinion on what this game could have done better. You know, like, what it has is pretty good, but it's also, it's almost too much to a point. It's almost too much. Yeah. Obviously that's The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah. So I'm sort of glad I played it. Am I ever gonna... I mean, I am gonna trade this game in, probably for Sekiro. Am I ever gonna play it again? If somehow I ever find a copy of this game in like 10 years, and if it's down in price, I probably will revisit it then. But until then, I have no means to play this game again. I don't. Like I say, it was fun overall. Like I say, I'm pleasantly surprised the gameplay. The gameplay is the thing that caught me off guard. That was the fun part. But like I say, everything else just sort of becomes meh. It does. But yeah. Anyway, YouTube, thank you for watching. Twitch, I'll stay with you. And I will see you, YouTube, probably with Saints Row, because I'll be jumping onto that right now. So I'll see you next time. And I bid you adieu. Ta-ra.